Okay, so this next section in your notes, we're going to take it up a notch just a little bit. In example 1, all of your problems had your absolute values nice and pretty on one side of the equal sign. All you had to do was set up the positive, the negative, and solve. The next section, you're going to have a lot more going on around those absolute value bars. What you need to remember in order to solve these type of problems is what I need you to put in the blank in your notes. To rewrite an absolute value equation, and when I say rewrite, that means that you have to get it ready to do what we did in example 1. To rewrite an absolute value equation, you must isolate, that's the key word here, isolate the absolute, I'm just going to say ABS, value term. Now, we all know what isolate means. You've heard of me say that you need to isolate the variable. That means that you move everything away, so all that you have left is your x or your y or whatever the variable may be. Well, you have to do the same thing for the absolute value. Before you can separate it into the equal to the positive and equal to the negative, I've got to get everything else out of the way. So take a look at example 2. This is letter A. Your equation is 4 times the absolute value of t plus 9 minus 5 equals 19. Now, for a moment, I need you all to pretend as if this entire absolute value term is an x. In other words, if I was to give you this problem, this would be a typical two-step equation, and you would solve for x. You would tell me I need to add 5 to both sides, and then hopefully you would divide by 4. Well, this problem is the same. You're going to add 5 to both sides, and then you're going to divide by 4, and all that's going to be left on this left-hand side is that t plus 9. And then you're ready to do what we did in example 1. So I'm going to erase this. I didn't mean for you to write that down, but if you did, just erase it because you really don't need it. And let's do exactly that. If I have a minus 5 here, I got to add 5 to both sides. 5's cancel, and I bring down what's left. Okay, 19 plus 5 is equal to 24. Okay, I need to divide both sides by 4, so the 4 cancels. And you can extend it all the way if you want to, it doesn't matter. So my 4's cancel. I'm left with the absolute value of t plus 9 is equal to 6. Now, you have exactly what we had in example 1, where you're going to separate and you're going to solve for t when it's equal to positive 6 and negative 6. So we'll do that real quick. And you know what? This is one of those problems that if you can do it in your head, that's fine, but you better get it right. If I'm going to subtract 9, because you're adding 9, so you're going to subtract, your first solution, t equals negative 3. 6 minus mine is negative 3. Then I still got to do the same thing to my other equation, but this time t is negative 15. Negative 6 minus 9 is negative 15. So that's your solution. Okay? I'm going to set up letter B. You got 3 times the absolute value of 2x minus 7 minus 5 equals 4. Right? Got it? Okay. I'm going to stop the video because my time is about to run out. I want you to go ahead and start working on this one, and when the next video starts,